It's my one-on-one with Grammy nominee Ed Sheeran.
We're just under the upper hand. I'll go mad for a couple grams, and she don't wanna go outside tonight. And in a pipe she flies to the motherland.
You know the song. Sheeran is nominated for a Grammy for Song of the Year for that hit, The A-Team. But that's not the only thing that people are buzzing about when it comes to Ed. There are reports that he is dating Taylor Swift. It's true. Well, he and Taylor simply performed together at the Jingle Ball concert here in New York, and Ed's going to be opening for Taylor on her upcoming spring tour for her album Red. And when I spoke with Ed, he had nothing but praise for Taylor and how she handles all the speculation about her love life. So here now, my headline-making showbiz newsmaker interview with Ed Sheeran.
She's the biggest artist, bar Adele. Adele's kind of void right now. Adele's, you can't touch Adele. Bar Adele, she's the biggest artist in the world right now, and she's the only artist of her caliber, bar Adele, who writes all her own songs. She's not too out of their reach. She's very approachable. If you saw Taylor Swift in the street, you wouldn't think, oh, like maybe I can't go. You'd go up and be like, hey Taylor, and she'd be like, hey, how you doing? Like as she usually does. Whereas there are some artists out there that have that kind of barrier where you can't do that.
But you have also seen what I would call the downside to fame on that level, you know, the kind of attention, the unwanted attention that she may get, the things people may say, the things people may write. And you certainly yourself have been the subject of, you know, a few things. I actually just saw where you had to actually deny that the two of you were dating, which is so silly to me always when two people are celebrities and one's male, one's female, and they end up collaborating or having dinner together. It's automatically assumed that they're dating. But are you prepared for all of that attention? I mean, you're at the cusp now of that stratosphere. You've seen it firsthand. Does that make you a little nervous?
I think Taylor gets a pretty hard time with that, and I think it's only because that's the only thing people can knock her on. You know, she is pretty much spot on in every way, and that's the only thing that the media can have a poke at. And as far as I'm concerned and she's concerned, we get the best job in the world. We get to play music every day for a living.
Ed Sheeran, Grammy nominee. Just hearing that, what does that mean to you?
You know what, it's quite nice to be accepted by the American industry in such a cool way. You know, it's not like any other award show, is it? It's the biggest award show on the planet, so to be able to be part of that and part of that kind of ilk of musician, it's quite humbling.
And you're just 21 years old. So at what point in your life, and you've been playing music for a long time, but at what point did you become aware even of what a Grammy is and, hey, that's something I want to get one day?
Do you know what the funniest thing? I first became aware of the Grammys in The Simpsons, and every episode of The Simpsons that the Grammys are named in, it's always him going, oh, a Grammy, and he throws it in the bin. So, yeah, that was the first time. And then seeing Michael Jackson's Thriller, and I think, did he win 12 Grammys for that, I think?
He's won 1,000 Grammys.
But like for that album, and I remember seeing that on the front.
As many as humanly possible. That was the big sweep that year came out, absolutely.
So I remember seeing that and just being like, oof.
So you tweeted out recently, buzzing to announce that I'm going to be performing live on the Grammys, cannot wait. Now, I can imagine your excitement when you found that out, but describe how big you were buzzing when you found out that you were going to be performing with Elton John, the legendary Elton John.
Well, yeah, I mean, it was a very strange phone call to get. You know, get a phone call from Elton just being like, you know, I tried to get you on the Grammys to perform solo, but they prefer.
He called you.
Yeah, he called me. He said, I've tried to get you on the Grammys to perform solo, you know, but they would like you to perform with me. How would you feel about that? And I was like, well, I'm sure I could fit that into my schedule somewhere.
Was it the first time you'd ever spoken with him?
No, it's, I speak to him quite a lot, probably on a weekly basis.
Well, I imagine, though, it's still, to be able to perform with him and on the Grammy Awards has a great significant importance, because I think anybody who listens to your music and listens to what you do lyrically has to know that you grew up listening to this guy.
Definitely, man. Like, I mean, I think most people grew up listening to Elton John, and to be able to, like, the people that he's duetted with at the Grammys have been Eminem and Lady Gaga, and
pretty good company to be in.
Good company to be in, yeah.